this question about tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, I would consider this as behavioral questions. Answering these behavioral questions correct, more important than actually your experiences and skills. As an HR professional, what do you think about it?
Okay. Let me bring about the difference between behavioral questions and competency-based interview. In an interview situation, when an interviewer asks you to describe a situation, that's where the interviewer is trying to seek your behavioral demonstration through a particular situation. So let me give you an example. Let's say the interviewer asks you a question on, talk to me about a project that you were handling. The project did not succeed. So when you are describing that project, what the interviewer through that question is seeking to understand is your resilience, your commitment, your drive. How do you engage with the team? Are you a leader or are you a follower? So these are the behavioral demonstrations that actually come out in a competency-based interview. And that's why an interviewer usually insists on asking you for a particular situation. Give us more details. Describe the project. Tell us about your experiences. Does that answer your question, Lynn, in terms of the difference between behavioral demonstrations and competency-based interviews?
I understand what you're saying. So is personality or behavior more important than skill? Or as an HR professional, if I can ask you directly, would you hire someone who has excellent personality but might lack experience or skills? Or is it the other way around?
This is a great
I know I'm putting you on spot.
But this is, in fact, no, it's a great question. I think I would go back to the first answer, or the first question rather you asked me about whether the job description should fit to the T.
Correct.
So I spoke to you about the 50 to 70 range of a job description.
Yes.
And the rest is your attitude, your enthusiasm, your commitment to a particular job, project, role, organization. So when you ask me the question, is it the skill set or is it your competence? I would say it's a combination. But as an interviewer, I am always looking for the right attitude in a candidate, in a prospective candidate, rather than 100% fitment any particular role. For example, if I have a candidate in front of me who is a great fit, but I find does not demonstrate a positive mindset, does not demonstrate team attitude, demonstrate collaborativeness, I would be reluctant to hire the candidate because I would feel the fitment of the candidate to the culture of my organization is going to be a question mark. Skills can be taught, but your behavior or your demonstration of your behavior or your attitude is equally important.
But how would you know what personality or behavior does this company look? Should I be more assertive, let's say, for example, do a leadership role, or be more of a follower? I mean, we're talking about, let's say, a junior role. How would I know if I'm doing it right? Authenticity?
Yes. I would again say authentic. Just be yourself.
Correct.
Because if you're not yourself, it is going to come out during the interview. Be yourself. You don't have to assert. You don't have to change your temperament to suit the interviewer. So I would definitely urge you to be yourself. What I'm trying to bring out here is that if there is a negative trait that a candidate possesses, or which could be aggressive, which could be borderline not transparent, I would definitely say that might come out during an interview, and that's what the interviewer is not looking for in any candidate.
So I guess it goes the same with the personality test, because I was supposed to ask, should I really just answer as honestly as I can, or maybe I should answer, because I think I can do that, on what they want to hear. What's your thought on it?
So personality tests are a very quirky question for me. And this is my advice to not only the prospective candidates, but even for people who interview. These tests can be faked. Sometimes a very good personality test has the ability to bring out the right personality, but it has to be a very tight personality test, which is not always available. So from an interviewer's perspective, I would definitely urge all recruiters and interviewers not to base your decision only on personality tests. Sometimes the candidate gets scared and might not give you the right kind of responses. So your personality test should definitely be a reference check, but your face-to-face interview should be the basis of your judgment or your decision making.